Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky, and last time we started on our grand train line that is going to make this map all connected together for us. And we started by building a little bit of a tiny smidgen of a train station at the base, just a starter kind of thing. And then we are extending this line down here so that we can connect it to our very first gigantic smelter, which is right over here. So what I've done is in between episodes, I have cut off these lines, emptied these boxes here, because we don't have enough room for beacons between this area and the smelter. So I'm just going to move the entire thing over. I just transferred all this stuff by hand. I basically emptied my entire inventory into a couple of boxes here. So that made the whole process a lot easier. So let us just go ahead and grab this and move it over. Okay, let's just take this away. Make sure all of our nanobots are engaged here. We want to have, let's move it over one. I don't think we need more than that. Okay, let's just place that down. Get these guys out of here. There we go, nanobots. Let's go. And then we'll just connect up all these lines here that need to be connected. And it looks like we are pretty nicely engaged here. I think that works for us pretty well. All right, and with that in mind, let's just connect these lines up real quickly. And now we can actually start getting the these guys moved along. And we can just empty out these boxes with this stuff. It doesn't really matter if it's even or not even. That's not really relevant. Okay, good deal. So the smelter's going to empty out. Things are going to happen. Stuff is going to go. Life is going to be better. Let's go ahead and grab another copy of this train station. Get the entire station, including the signal at the bottom. And then we'll move it along here. Let's go. We can take out these guys like this. We don't need those at all, nor do we need that power pole. Just take these guys out. Okay, say all right. Nope, that's the old one. Okay, we could have it here. We want to be very... Nah, we don't need to be that frugal on space. We're okay. We can have space. We like space. Space is good for us. And that way we'll get all of our things going here too. Okay, very nice. Ah, but we do need combinators, so let's craft 4 of those if we can afford to do so, which of course we can't because we have no copper. It's like, no! What has happened? We have no copper. It'll be fine though. Okay, let's go grab some copper. Even better, grab some green circuits. We have some here in a chest. There we go. Ah, you know what? If I had accessed my my real inventory, I probably wouldn't have had this issue. Yes. There we go. Yes. Right. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't work very well at these high speeds. So let's just take these guys out the box there. All right. And these guys can just go ahead and do this. I'll just copy that whole pattern here and just paste it down for each of these little areas there. Take this power pole out. This one also can go. I was just using that to measure stuff. Okay, and it looks like we're getting stuff going. Very nice. And that one can just empty out that box as well. These guys are going to be okay. Eventually, those will empty out. I'm not that concerned with it at the moment, but you can see what the base production speed of this furnace is. It's pretty slow without modules. Didn't really realize this until I kind of started saw it start working, and it is extremely slow. So my thought is we really want to have productivity modules in here, but then on the outside have a bunch of speed beacons. So I'd like to start researching modules, especially speed and productivity, which would be nice, so we can get those guys moved along here. Okay, let's go ahead and we will get these rail lines completed and send these guys off to the main line. Okay, we're almost there. Good. And then we need a rails out, I think. Rails straight. Yes, there we are. Now then, we're not blocking anything. I think we're okay here. Good, good, good. Take this one out. Okay, life is now better. We can now get back to our main area. Now, we do, this line is, which way is it gonna go? Wow, oh, hello, greetings. It's definitely gonna go this way. So I think I want to put the parking lot off to this side, perhaps. Okay, we can't research that. We're limited to kind of red and green at the moment. Battery equipment, night vision, we can do one efficiency. But we really should start setting up some module production, or I could even handcraft them as it happens. Or can I? Do we need red circuits? We might need red circuits for base level modules. Here they are. Yeah, we need red circuits. Okay, never mind. It's not going to happen yet. Let me look at our... Let's see. We want to get this organized in terms of... Let's shift click this. Come on, guys. There we go. Let's get a parking lot made here, because this line is going to go diagonally. We have to make sure that we have space for that. Let's look at our blueprints and find a parking station space that works with us. Oh, that's looking really good here. All right, that's the right shape now. Oh, is it too long though? Should not be. Okay, so when you're aligning these parking spots, and these are in the Google Drive, by the way, you want to make sure that you have the chain signals where the head of the train goes. So these are correctly placed right here. Because what happens is when you hit a chain signal, it allows the train to choose a path. So this is how we want to organize this. This way. Okay. There we go. Okay, efficiency modules are getting done. What else do we want? Batteries. Yep. Sounds good. Okay. So now we can decide how we want this to connect to there. Probably just grabbing the latest diagonal and putting it like this. That would probably be the easiest thing. Make sure we align the power poles and stuff there. And then we'll have a turn-in entrance for that. We'll just have to make that by hand. I don't have all the diagonal ones done, because there are many, many variations on that, that's for sure. Okay, logistics robots, sounds good to me. Okay. There we go, nanobots. Go for it. Okay. And then from here, we can just shift click and join it up like that. There we go. We make sure that our lines are connected. Let's go ahead and connect the cables as well, since there's a slight disconnect with that. Well, not slight. It is definitely disconnected. That is completely measurable and non-subjective. Okay, cool. So we have all of this done. Now we just need to connect the parking lot up with this, the double track highway of trainingness. So this is a sort of a highway system for trains, is what we have here. Okay, let's just make sure we have There's our last power pole. So we have trains going one way on one side and then the other way on the other side, and that's going to help us reduce traffic. Just think of it as like a highway system for cars. That's the way this is going to work. And it's going to allow our trains to go a lot faster than just on single line type arrangements. Going to grab the end of this guy here and kind of go like this. And we're going to go for a sort of, you know, perpendicular connection-ish with this. We might get more ore from south, possibly this way. This is a very small patch, but it is conceivable we might get some from here or from the north. I'm not sure yet where I want to expand. Ideally on a map in Factorio, you want to expand in one direction, not all over the place, because the further you go out from your starting area, which is kind of like right here where we started, the higher the ore concentration and the richness is. So we could get, you know, ore fields with not millions but billions of ore eventually if we go out far enough. So that's something that we need to keep in mind as we're doing stuff here. But anyway, beyond that, we are just going to connect it both ways. That was basically the explanation for why we connected both ways. Okay, let's just go this way. That's fine. Perfect. So, let's make a chain signal here. Anytime you cross a track, not necessarily merge. So this is a merge here where it goes kind of splits off, but this is a cross where there's no merging, it just splits. Anytime you have a cross, you want to put a chain signal there. So trains coming from this corner going up to the left, we're also going to have a chain signal right there. Now it's quite unhappy because there are this block is all one block, so we need to separate that out a little bit with other signals. Oh, and we've run out of signals. Oh dear. It's okay, we'll make some. So we'll have one signal here, and then one here. Okay. And then one after the thing. Now, keep in mind, if your rail system is horribly clogged, a train could possibly stop here and block this, but I don't think this entire line is going to get clogged up so that I have to worry about this. So just keep that in mind. This is still blinking. I think it's because of this one, is it? Yeah. Okay, we want to have we'll put another chain signal right here just to break up these blocks a bit. Okay, so then these guys will be able to pass back and forth on either side of those lanes. I'm just going to walk down this way just in case we are missing signals. No, seems okay. Oh, there we did have a couple missing. Let's just get some of this research done. Okay, so we now have this situation organized. So this chain signal here also, again, it's using that choosing function, or allows the trains to choose which of these parking bays they want to go into. And then these allow the choosing of the station based on which one has, you know, X amount of chests full of material. Okay, I want to make 1, 2, 3, and 4. What are we missing for this? More copper. Darn it. Yeah, I'm missing copper. That is most unfortunate. But we'll go and get some copper, and then we'll get this organized. What we want to do here, okay, we do have signals there. I would like to have a signal up here and here, and then just break up this area into blocks so that the trains can move forward a little bit faster. Okay, let's go ahead and get our... Oh, apparently that actually worked. Look at that. Okay, so we're going back here. Now then, we need this iron. We need it to come to the main base, so there's going to have to be a line going up here. We need a parking lot around here, but it's going to go over the top of that to come into the base. But at the moment, we're not needing that. We're needing to take them to green circuit that green circuit area there. So let me go ahead and just take some copper and make some more of these decider combinators so that I can add them to the other stations. We'll just go down here real quick and make sure that this line is good. Okay, so this, as you see, this is not filled with, 4,000 in each of the chest groups. So it's red. So any trains that are going to come here and wait are going to have to wait here until one of these stations fills up. So that's an important thing to think about. Okay, what do we want to do next? We probably want to put radars down. I like seeing the entirety of all the train lines and stuff like this. Okay, there we go. We'll just put one handily by one of these power poles. We'll put one down here as well. Okay, come on, bots. Thank you. Okay, good. Now, do we need any more radars? Looks like we're okay on this end. Up there is all right. Okay, pretty good. Now then, let me just choose another random red-green research since we don't have oil yet. And get green circuits moving along. So we're going to have to... This is going to be an interesting thing. Do we want to use this machine to make green circuits, or do we want to use it to make copper cable? Because in reality, it can't make both, so we have to choose one of them. Now, having said that, we probably can just... We'll need to have the train lines go out there. How do we want to do this? Let's go out here and put the train line down so we can just have a plan of what we want to do here. Maybe like here. Seems okay-ish. Okay, there we are. All right, so this is a little bit of an annoyance here, a little bit of a problem. We definitely would like to have a T-junction here. Let's go find that in our collection. There we go. So I think we can have it here and then make it go upward like that. So we want to place this where it's not interfering with too many power poles, or maybe using one of the power poles. That would be okay too. Now I can stand on top of the tracks. I feel quite safe right now because we we don't have any trains running at the moment. Okay. Oopsies. Forgot to shift click that. Okay, shift click, there we go. And we'll take this one, shift clicking also. Okay, come on, there we go. Wanted to go back to 1.5. There we go. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we just want to make sure that we have our power poles on here. Okay. There we go. All right, and I guess we'll go ahead and string the wires along. There we are. I don't know if we'll ever use these wires, but we'll have them. They'll be here for us if we need them. I used to use them for different monitoring of different things, looking at, stations, how much ore is left in an area or whatever, things like that. Okay, portable soil. Oh, we have things. I'll just research random stuff. Okay, there we are. And we're getting quite close to this oil too. That's quite tempting for us, but we do have this major oil thing over here, which of course has no oil around just one spot, which is very pitiful. I think I must have run out of, I have run out of railroad tracks. Okay, let's go and go get some more. In fact, I might set up a train to just go and collect some. Set up some kind of like a building train. I don't know if I want to do a whole building train or not. That might be a good idea. But this is such a funky thing. We don't actually need to take any factories with us. It's just like belts and stuff mostly. So, all right, let's put the rails in there. Put the, let's put these power poles in there. Definitely don't need those. The wood can stay there as well. Put these guys back in here, and we'll get signals as well. In fact, I want to have like 100 signals made, not just like 50. Do we need any more? I'll take some more power poles, inserters, other things. Okay, here we are. And blue inserters. Hello, hello. The annoying thing about this whole situation is that we're gonna have to replace a lot of the inserters with stack inserters later. So, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. It'll be fine. Get all the red belt we can handle as well. Okay, take these guys. All right, looking good. Looking very, very good. Let's take the rest of those. Do I need anything else? Probably maybe a little bit of green circuits or something. Oopsies. Whoa, I'm walking too fast, too fast. Way too fast. Okay, we got some of that. Good. I think we're pretty good with the rest. Oh, all right. That's interesting. Let's give this some fuel. Oh, I shouldn't have gotten rid of that wood. There we go. Take 2 stacks of wood for fuel. There we go. Okay. Okay, train goes slower than I can walk. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's get military research. We're going to need that for the rocket anyway. Look at how fast the science is going. Nice. Okay, so we're going to go right and then left. There we are. Nice. Nice and easy. Okay, and hopefully Nanobots will work this out. Come on. There we go. Good bots. Ooh, do I have any? You know what? I don't even have any... There we are. That's going to be better for them. They can just place it as we go along. Military 2 is finished. Get this. Ah, yes, and we can dump our wood firstly in here, probably. Yep. All right, Nanobots, keep going. And soon the pathway to green circuits will be paved in iron and steel. It's kind of funky that when I hit the end, yeah, the light goes off. That is very, very odd. I wonder if that's with the mod, probably. The mod that makes this little like glowy bubble around me. That's really strange that it does that. Highly unusual. Oh well, you never can tell how stuff works. Okay, cool. Gosh, it's very dark. It's like, mod, don't do this to me. No. Cool. Okay. So here we are. Now this station is going to be special because we're going to have a delivery of copper and iron. And also we need to have, oh, and even going backwards, it doesn't turn on either. This is interesting. Definitely not ideal. Okay, let's just stop here and get out of the train so we can actually see something. Okay, so it's going to have deliveries in and then products going out. So how do we want to do this? Okay, we can turn this around either way we want to, which is kind of cool. Face it that way. No, we can't. We can have it either going sideways or... Oh, no. Okay, so... Let me just choose green circuits and see what we can make in this thing. Okay, if we make green circuits, we have stuff going in and then stuff coming out. Okay, and then it rotates appropriately. Excellent. This is interesting. It needs, let's see, 150 copper cables and 50 iron plates. So that's 4 lots of 50. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 belts in. It's such an odd thing. I think we're only going to use 16 of those. And then, of course, we'll have 4 for iron, and then the remaining, 12 for copper cable. So we're going to have a lot of copper cable factories around here, which makes me kind of wonder, how do we want to orient this factory and how do we want to get stuff in and out? Probably we're going to have an entire assembly of factories making copper cable. Now, this is one of the reasons. Now, this is going to be the hard bit. So we have this situation here. This is why we have this situation, because these guys make 2 copper cables for every iron or for every copper plate that they're fed. That's why we direct feed them into this, because if you try to put them on a belt, you need twice as many belts of cable as you do coming in of the copper plate. So this is going to be interesting, belting all of this copper cable into this factory. I haven't belted copper cable probably since like my first or second factory that I made ever. So this is going to be an interesting project. But I think what we're going to do is, this is a very, very big project. So I think I'm going to wait until the next episode to do this. I would also like to calculate the ratios, though I'm kind of on the fence, because right now we have no productivity modules. We have no modules of any kind, but as soon as we add modules, those ratios are going to go off. Oh, look, there's more in belts here. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, so we have 22 belts in. All right, okay. So we can probably, we can divide 20 by 4. And have 5 belts of copper and 5 belts of iron and then 15 of copper cable. Okay, I'm glad I noticed those on the bottom there. That's very handy. But yeah, we're going to have to organize this. Maybe we'll have the copper stuff all up here, and then the iron can be fed from the train station. I'm wondering if I should have the train station here-ish. Or not, or it could be sideways here. I don't know. We'll have to think about it. But anyway, thank you so very much for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.